Why there are only 3,000 homeless people in Japan. Japan is home to 125 million people. Out of them, only 3,448 are homeless. That comes out to 0% of the population when rounded. How does Japan have so few homeless people? There are various factors at play. Japan helps people find jobs through training and placement services. This prevents job loss, which can lead to homelessness. There is a stigma around being homeless in Japan, so families help each other. Cities make it hard to live on the streets. Street camping is illegal. Any kind of begging is also banned. There are cheap housing options, like capsule hotels. They provide alternatives to sleeping on the streets. Drug and alcohol addiction is lower in Japan. Only 1.6% of Japanese have used substances. Plus, Japan builds more housing than any developed country. Almost 90% of homes sold are newly built. Homelessness is a big taboo in Japan. Japanese culture values having a job and working hard. Being unemployed or homeless is seen as shameful. It looks like laziness or moral failure. The Japanese also care about order and harmony. Homelessness goes against norms. It makes people stand out negatively. Families are expected to take care of their members. Letting someone become homeless means failing this duty. Group identity is valued over individualism in Japan. Homelessness distances you from society. Homeless people also face prejudice. They are associated with crime, addiction, and illness. Cities like Tokyo are designed to deter homelessness. Some parks are locked at night. Benches are made uncomfortable to sleep on. So how do homeless people survive? They simply try not to be seen. They build shelters in remote places, like along empty riverbanks. They may sleep in busy areas, but they usually leave during peak hours. Shinjuku Central Park shows how homeless people stay hidden. At night, many homeless stay in the park. In the morning, they pack up and leave before crowds come. During the day, office workers use the park. There is no sign that homeless people stay there at night. This is common in parks across Japan. In general, the Japanese public ignores homeless people. They are rarely harassed, even by police. Many homeless live in tent communities, by rivers or in parks. These camps cannot be legally removed. The pandemic hit the homeless in Japan hard. Like many other countries, Japan enforced lockdowns. That meant cyber cafes in cities like Tokyo had to shut down. Those cafes were a lifeline for the homeless. Japanese cyber cafes are open 24/7. They offer many services. They have internet, games, TV, food, and showers. They are key places for the homeless to live normal lives. Tokyo has the most homeless people in Japan, so officials sprang into action to protect them. Holiday cancellations left many hotels vacant. Tokyo housed the homeless in vacant hotels. Other cities like Saitama also sheltered the homeless. They stayed in municipal buildings and sports centers. The aim was to offer shelter to the vulnerable population during the crisis. The stigma surrounding homelessness didn't go away.